Phoenix Police, how can I help you?
I was assaulted at work.
It's been an unusually violent facility.
The Arizona State Hospital, or ASH, is home to some of the sickest patients in the state's mental health system. But time and time again, it's proven to be dangerous. For the first time, we are getting a better idea of what's going on inside of these hospital walls.
No one goes to work and expects to be permanently disabled.
Arizona's Family Investigates obtained security video inside of the hospital of a patient attacking a staff member. You can see a patient walking toward the employee, lunging at them and throwing a punch as they fall to the ground.
I was very caught off guard by what happened.
The now former employee rushed to the hospital, ER doctors admitting them for a CT scan, revealing fractures and a broken finger that required surgery to fix.
It is still traumatizing to this day.
This is just one of hundreds of incidents happening at the hospital. Annual reports from the last 6 years reveal there have been more than 500 assaults each year. ASH defines assault as unwanted touching or other physical contact. Last year, that number spiking to more than 800 assaults. That's more than 2 a day. Beyond assaults, in 2019, there was a homicide. In 2021, 2 patient suicides within 1 month. And 1 year later, patients barricaded staff and tried to use medical equipment as weapons toward them.
What is it going to take for change?
Attorney Holly Giesel, who represents patients and staff at the hospital, says those incidents have not shown up in public inspection reports.
None of these have been written up in the form of any sort of disciplinary action, corrective action, or consequences for either the leadership of the hospital or the involved employees.
So how is that possible, and why does this keep happening? The hospital falls under the Arizona Department of Health Services. This means the same agency both runs and regulates the hospital here at 24th Street in Van Buren. Some say there's a lack of oversight and independence here. In a statement, Arizona DHS says they cannot comment directly on those cases, but says when a reportable incident occurs, ASH will notify the appropriate agencies, and the department's Bureau of Medical Facilities Licensing may make an unannounced visit to investigate the matter and review the hospital's adherence to rules, regulations, standards, and policies. Now state lawmakers are getting involved.
We're continually going to be able to know and get the knowledge we need to see what's happening there and fix this place up.
State Senator David Gowan, a Republican who represents the Southeast Valley, is behind legislation that would create a 5-person independent board to oversee the hospital. This would remove it from DHS control.
And then when you find out that it's the Department of Health Services actually license them, but also places in the staff and the leadership and so on, it just doesn't seem right.
That measure now heads to Arizona House lawmakers. The former employee believes it's the only way to keep patients and staff safe.
I mean, I think it's okay to say, hey, let's fix this. Something's not right. These are human beings. They deserve better.